Am I here? I'm here. Holy crap, I'm a mess. Hi, guys. Hi, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm reality Kristen Marie. Happy to be here. Finally, sorry I was late, guys. I am the Who Study On podcast for reality Kristen Marie. And thank you, guys. I gotta see who's here. This is Salt Lake City, guys. And after this, we're gonna do OC, but we have also a lot to talk about with OC. With Salt Lake. It's a fucking mess. We have a lot to talk about with both of them. But thank you for telling me to take my time. I am the Who Study On podcast. I'm gonna take my time. So if you're listening here for the first time, last time, whatever, on the audio side, you can come watch the Crazy Live 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Watch me play with my hair and do the thing. Watch the Crazy Live, like I said. And I feel like it's a mess right there. But yeah, all right, so I have the after show. Not only I have the recap, a little bit of a recap. Then we're actually going to do actual Whose Side Are You On, right? And so I'm doing Whitney. I'm sorry, not Whitney. Lisa and Bronwyn, because I thought that was an interesting argument. Kind of fucked up argument. But I kind of blame Bronwyn a little bit because, we got to do Todd and his wife, Todd and Bronwyn, because, I feel like she should have shut her mouth when he asked her to about the Gwen stuff. And Lisa, it's like nothing Lisa's business. And you're gonna sit there, I don't know. There's a lot to sit there and argue with, but he wasn't having it. I don't think Todd is old and crotchety. I understand when they call him the Todd father. He is kind of he's like a badass dude, I think. But please comment, subscribe, share, and all that crap. Let me say, oh my god, yes, thanks for being here. Sorry, I'm a mess. Oh, there's lots of people I can watch him. It's kind of hot now. I'm gonna turn my fan on real quick. I didn't have it on originally. But yeah, so this is Salt Lake. And like I said, we're gonna do a little bit of a recap, and then I'm gonna do Whose Side Are You On? And then I'm gonna when we do Whose Side Are You On, I'm gonna do the after show because it's fucking interesting. And I'm blind. Oh my god. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, hair out of my face. Okay. So yeah, comment, subscribe. What do you guys think about Brownwyn, guys? Do you think she's coming back? Real quick before we even get into it. And oh my god, also friggin' what's his name? Oh, hey Shay. What about friggin' Meredith and Seth? What do you think about those two assholes? And what about Seth? Yo, motherfucker, you did try to. You were saying bitch. I'm sorry. You're saying bitches. I don't care what the fuck you try to spin at Meredith. Wait till you hear the after show. I'm not even kidding you. She tries to deflect off of what he did and try to say Sean's aggressive by saying that Lisa was being abusive to his wife, to Angie, and blah blah blah. She's out of her mind. I feel like it's crazy. Hey guys, hi. Let me see who's here. Oh my god, Instagram too, guys. If you guys are here, please comment over here. I'm sorry, I can't see. But all of you guys, thanks for being here. And my mod is Maria. So, okay. Okay. So we're on Todd and Bronwyn's anniversary trip, right? So I feel like Todd has every reason, he has every right to ask them to leave because Lisa was starting most of the trouble. But first of all, when we get back to this scene with Lisa and John talking about what the fuck is up, Lisa's fucking tits. Wow. That scene, her tits were huge, guys. I was going to put it on the thumbnail, but I didn't. But her boobs are fucking huge. Did you see that when her and John were sitting there talking? I was like, Lisa. Wow. And they're nice. And John's got a nice body. I can see the attraction. I don't like her. I think Meredith looks old and dusty. Meredith, and even in the after show, she looks old and dusty, guys. She needs a glow up. She needs a serious glow up, guys. A serious glow up. But so yeah, so we start with that one. Was this is when Todd and so they're fighting in the hot tub. Lisa and Brum are fighting in the hot tub before we got here, and it was about her calling Heather. Which I'm sorry, I disagree with Heather. I disagree with Lisa on this calling. Why are you calling Heather? Why are you calling the girl that I did not invite on my trip? It's my anniversary party, right? My anniversary trip. And you're calling the girl that I don't want here because she, and then you're also taking her side, right? So this is where this argument starts with. Lisa just seems to be on everybody's shit list, right? So it's not beyond the realm of whatever, a crotchety Todd would be she's the problem, especially when the next day I'm you expect her, like, I don't know, not an apology, but you expect her to be like, I don't know, just not this, I don't know what she did at the table the next day with Bronwyn was kind of like weird. She's like doubling down on the whole Heather thing. But I'm like, this isn't working, Lisa. Like, it's not. So her boobs, holy shit, guys, her boobs are crazy. All right, so I'm not gonna pull the live chat up. I gotta sit back because I'm laying my hair. I'm gonna shut this off for 2 seconds. I swear, I won't do this a lot, but like literally, I need to smoke real quick. But I'm telling you, like, Elisa's boobs are huge. John looks really good. Like when they were all playing volleyball, all the men looked really hot. I was shocked, and they're in Palm Springs. I keep forgetting. I feel like I keep thinking they're in the Bahamas or something. But like this place that Todd and her rented, holy shit. And again, I'm sorry, I know I'm going ahead, but like even the party, I was like, wow. The party that they threw just for their anniversary with all the people there. And I did hear Todd shade the liquor brand. He was like, yeah, they own a tequila company, mediocre one. I mean, because you know what? Apparently, Bronwyn, I'm sorry, not Bronwyn. Well, yeah, Bronwyn says that Lisa is going around telling everybody that they have more money than her and Todd. And it's like, that's really a $4 million necklace, and you think you have more money than them? I don't think so. I don't know. Like, I don't know and again, I don't know why she's saying that, but like, I don't feel like that's true. But that's $4 million. Did he borrow that thing? Did he buy that thing? What is up? Did he buy it? Did he borrow it? I had to look at the zeros because again, I don't know zeros. I was like, is that 4,000 or is that 4 million? And I'm like, no, that's not 4 million. Oh my God, how many people are watching? Oh my God. Oh, I forgot TikTok. Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot I'm live on all these 5 platforms. Oh my God, I'm live on all the platforms. I'm live on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Sorry, I can't talk. Oh my God. YouTube, Instagram. I'm embarrassing myself. Instagram, TikTok, and there's a lot of people watching, and I'm not going to pay attention to the number because it's freaking me the fuck out. Okay, so Lisa's boobs. Holy shit, guys. I really like Lisa's boobs. I like Lisa's boobs a lot. And so, yeah, her and John are talking, and it seems like she's making Whitney be the one who's like, Whitney's turning everybody against me. And let me just tell you guys, like, I know that I don't give a fuck about Alibaba. I mean, I care about Whitney and Alibaba and shit, but what I care more about is the fact that Heather and Meredith are setting Lisa up to take the fall for this thing. And Whitney wants to keep deflecting away from the fact that she's the one who bought the weird shit. Like, she's the one who this is all about. And I don't believe Adam. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I'm not really caring anymore. I really don't fucking care. And unless Dana tells us the name of the Finsta account, I don't care because I'll fucking find out who the fuck it was. But I'm pretty sure that it's Meredith and Heather. And that's the problem. I hope that what we're seeing in the end of this is when Lisa finds out that they have been setting her the fuck up to take the fall for this Finsta account. You know what I'm saying? And like they were behind the ones that were emailing Dana or DMing Dana all the information for like 3 years, not just Alibaba, for 3 years since the show started with all the fucking Von Teese shit. So we have Heather and Meredith being Von Teeses after what they did to Monica, right? Remember how many times they tried to accuse Meredith last year? Well, I wonder why. Because her and Heather are behind a Finsta account that I really believe 1,000% that it's been messaging Dana this whole time, and was the one who told Dana, "Hey, look at this Alibaba account. Or sorry, look at this. Oh my God, this post about. Sorry, I can't talk. Whitney's Alibaba jewelry. Blah 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 blah. Dana, did you see this? Can you cover it, Dana? Blah blah blah. And like I said, this person also. Dana was trying to figure out who it was, so she's like, "Hey, what do you think about Meredith? I heard she's fake." And blah 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 blah. And the person's like, "No. I'll just pretend I'm that person. No way they're fake. Here's all this proof of how validating Meredith is. Let me validate. Here's 1,000,001 paste. I don't know, all these subs and look at all these like Nordstrom receipts and all that. Meredith's perfect. Again, Heather, she's perfect too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Heather. Yeah, she's legit. It's like, what the fuck? Of course, it was in DMs, but it's not. It's, you know what I mean? And then when Dana talks shit on those two, that's when they leave the Patreon, right? Anyway, so here we go. Like, let me just tell you all this stuff before we get started, because it's a lot to do with, like, this whole Alibaba, but like the whole thing with Lisa is they're trying to set her up. As much as I don't like, let me say, she teased what? Okay, let me say. I can't even she won't tell us the actual, she won't, okay. Oh, hey, Lauren. Let me see. Oh my God, Lady Virgo, Palabra, girl. You guys, I saw you guys here. I'm sorry. Shay, I'm just like, my eyes are bothering me. Shay, oh my God, you guys are here. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Sorry, it takes me forever to get started. Q, everybody please comment, subscribe it, the Q's channel, Q and DJ channel, please. But yeah, we have Hot Lisa and Hot John, which I'm like, wow, you guys are pretty hot. You know what I mean? But she's hot until she runs her fucking mouth at the end about the goddamn plane. Listen, I thought that Coach was okay. I thought that Coach was I thought Coach was like good, right? I thought Coach was good. I didn't know Coach was bad. Why is everybody acting like Coach is bad? Is Coach bad? I would be like, oh, I'm going to upgrade to Coach. I would thought that was like, because of course I don't know how to buy plane tickets and shit. Like I need my mom and dad. Like I need an adult there. I don't know how to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would have thought Coach was good, but I would have punched her in the face. I would have punched her in the face after the weekend that they did. Like, oh my God, what a fucking, oh my God. I just couldn't believe Lisa in the end. But again, she has nice boobs, and holy shit, she has nice boobs. But, it was uncomfortable to see the next morning at the table, like, holy shit. So the next morning at breakfast, like, literally, it's like they're all sitting at the table, and Lisa's like, instead of apologizing to Brownwyn, she's like, I feel like Lisa's the common denominator. Well, she tells John that she's the common denominator. Next day at breakfast, they're all sitting at breakfast, and it's like you're waiting for it. It would be uncomfortable. I really thought, I thought they were going to just leave. Because if somebody kind of gave me an ultimatum, I don't know, I might leave. I don't know. But then Lisa was in the wrong, too. But so they're sitting there at breakfast. Oh, my God. So Lisa, finally, she says something like, I had to just defend Heather. Like, it's like, oh, my God, here we go again. Are you really going to keep going on? On about this Heather thing. Like, you're on their trip. Why are you fucking calling this girl? And you're calling her on speaker. And you're like, Heather's feelings were hurt. And it's like, Brahma's like, okay. All right. Okay. And it's like, you're still really disputing. You're like, and Whitney, I feel like, you know what? Like the Whitney Alabama rumors, I didn't do it, blah, 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 blah. Whitney continues to deny that she's lying and she believes her source. She keeps saying, I believe my source. Let me just tell you another thing. Right now, as this is filming, Dana is telling Whitney that it is not Lisa. And she's still letting it be Lisa. She's like, I still believe my source. Well, even if your source told you that, which was Adam, the other real source told you the truth, that it was not Lisa. So your source is telling you something that's not true. If your source told the other source, the real source told that source that, and you, that it was not Lisa. So stop talking about it being Lisa. Of course, we didn't know you were filming, or she knew you were filming. We didn't know you were going back and still saying that it was her. That it was Lisa after Dana's telling you, and she posted the DM to show Lisa or Whitney that Dana's not lying. And I know you guys can back that up. And like Adam too. If Adam does a live with Dana, I'll be surprised. Because it doesn't matter because Dana told Whitney that it was not her, that it was not Lisa. So if you want to keep going on about it being Lisa, that's because you and Heather and Meredith, I think, are setting Lisa up. And I don't know if maybe like Whitney finally figures it. I don't know. I want to hope in the end that there's a Von Teese moment. I know I keep jumping ahead. There's a Von Teese moment where it's like, Heather, how dare you? Blah, blah, blah. Because I know Heather's like, we got to stop exposing each other. It's like, wait a minute. Why? Yeah, because you're quiet. So this is after Todd is like, Lisa, if you guys don't cut it out, you're going to have to leave. So you would think Lisa would shut up, but no, she doesn't. And Todd loses. He looks like he's about to lose his mind. And Bronwyn asks him not to. I think everybody wanted to get up and leave at the moment, but at that breakfast, but they didn't. So it was like, okay. So as this whole conversation is going on, this is at breakfast, my God, at breakfast. Okay. We have Bronwyn trying to explain to Lisa that like, I'm defending, or Lisa, I'm sorry. Lisa's trying to, she goes on about Justin again. I'm sorry. Lisa still swears, instead of getting an apology and giving Bronwyn an apology, she looks at Whitney and says, I still think Justin owes me an apology. So we get on the whole thing about this whole apology thing again. And like, Kyle looks like he's going to lose his mind. Lisa's like, I feel like the fight erupted between me and Whitney because I didn't do anything. And I owed an apology because Justin was aggressive. No, Justin was not aggressive. You were aggressive. Calling her a liar. And it's like, Whitney's like, there's more proof in my tequila than what comes out of you, or some shit like that. At least Lisa was saying to Whitney. But, John jumps in and also to let Whitney go that, like, Lisa doesn't lie. Lisa doesn't talk shit on you. Like, Lisa doesn't talk shit on anybody here. And he's like, Whitney, she didn't try to sabotage your jewelry line. And, like, they ask Whitney, Whitney, do you think Lisa did this? Yes. Lisa, did you do this? No. And at the end of the story, that's not really the end of the story. Oh, it says Judgy Cat. Sorry, I can't really read. I'm not reading your comments right away because I'm already sidetracked and can't get myself together. But so then all this is happening. So we have Lisa not apologizing to Brownwyn. We could just forget about that, I guess. She's talking to Justin and Whitney about the jewelry line, and I didn't do it, blah blah blah. And Whitney's still like, I still think you did, and they keep showing Lisa saying, oh, your wife's a liar, but she still claims that Justin owes her an apology because he was aggressive, but he wasn't aggressive. Because he said the word fuck, okay? He said she stopped calling my wife a fucking liar. That's what he said. And, like, I don't think he owes her an apology. She owes them an apology, even though she's being set up. How dare you, insist that he owes you an apology and Meredith also calling that aggressive, right? Right before this happens, okay? So, I'm sorry, we got to get Angie and Meredith real quick, too. I'm sorry. Well, Sean, really. So, at the table, all this is happening. There's, back and forth between Lisa and Justin. Finally, Justin does apologize. He said, I'm sorry that I was a little aggressive than I should have been. And Lisa said, I'm sorry I put you in that position, which was a good apology for Lisa, which was probably really good. But then, all of a sudden, Meredith, and there's Angie, Sean, and Meredith. Meredith's like, Angie, Sean, I gave you, this is Meredith to Sean, I gave you an apology the other day, or I talked to you something about, something had to do with last year, and you used my son Brooks as something, and I don't know. Justin doesn't know anybody's apology, you're right. Exactly, she came charging at him. Why does she think she can scream? Remember how she screamed at Whitney, too? She's, I didn't fucking do it. Like, she literally screamed, I didn't fucking do it. Shut the fuck up. Like, she literally says that to her. And then you have Meredith going, oh, the fuck word is so much more aggressive than biatches. And, Justin was so much more aggressive. And, but Lisa's, screaming at Whitney, saying the same shit. But, so, after Angie and Lisa, Angie and Sean and Meredith talk about the whole Brooks thing. Lisa's like, somebody looks at Lisa and Sean goes, well, you know what, Lisa? Lisa's like, I apologize to Angie. Like, if I hurt you in any way, Lisa's trying to apologize to Angie. And Angie's like, there's just some things between us that, that we need to talk about. And Sean's like, you know what? I have heard I've heard you abuse my wife on the other side of the phone with my wife, Angie, blah, blah, blah. And he's literally Sean, jumping in for Angie, saying to Lisa, you've abused my wife enough. And we didn't know this, right? So I'm thinking, what is he talking about? So in an after show, they show Angie saying at one time how Lisa just screamed at Whitney. Angie said she berated her like that for an hour. And that's what he's talking about. So however they get on the topic of it, that's the other fire that starts. But it was Meredith and Sean, and then Sean and Lisa and Angie, and it's because Meredith and Seth, I guess, is this a part of the biatches thing? Yeah. Well, apparently Lisa ends up apologizing to Angie if she hurt her in any way, and then Seth talks about asparagus and beach ball. Oh, it's later on the biatches thing. Seth says some weird shit like, oh, do you guys pee a lot? And it smells like asparagus. And then they go play beach volleyball. And then, oh my God, Mary's son. Ugh. So Mary's son, I guess, is married to this chick, right? and they're on drugs. I think he's in rehab now, Robert Jr., but it's so sad. I felt bad for Mary in this moment. Like, I feel for her, obviously. I don't know, a lot of us have people that know each other or know people that are involved with addiction or have somebody, a family member that has addiction issues. And so, they show Robert Jr. and Mary going in the room and trying to talk to him. And his wife's there, I guess. Wife included. I don't know if it's really his wife, but they're high, clearly high. I don't think it's just weed and it's whatever. But, like, it's sad because she's trying to talk to them and they're just eating away like it's nothing and acting like they're, like, supposed to be there. Or they're supposed to be eating while she's talking. It was just rude. And Mary's like, look, like, what are your plans with life? Like, you're getting out of bed or you're going to clean your room. And they're not really answering her. And then you see Mary in the confessional room much crying, talking about how he doesn't have any plans of life, and he's it's really heartbreaking. It is, he's not doing anything with his life at the moment. And she's like, I don't want him to because he needs to get help. She said that earlier in the season, and I agree with her because, like, anything, and there's nothing, you can't force somebody to get help either, but he's going to have to because he's young. I think he's only like 18, guys, or something like that. I don't know if it's his wife, but, like, I think he's only like 18 or something. And I think that's the girl that Mary was going to get in trouble for if he kept her at the house. So I think they said they got married, or they actually did get married. I think they actually did get married. But, like, I don't know. Her parents, she must be 18 now, but, like, that's why I'm not really sure if they're actually married. They might just been saying that in the beginning. Because Mary was going to get in trouble for kidnapping. So his bed's a mess. They're eating around. The house is a mess. Or the house is immaculate, but the room's a mess. And he's got it made. He's got his own wing. And Mary's probably always giving him everything. So he doesn't really have a reason to get a job, except for the fact that he should be a grown-ass man if he wants to get married. Why am I crooked? He wants to get married, then, dude, like, get out of your mom's house, Like, but he's on drugs. So it's like, I think it's pills. And I felt really bad, but, like, she's basically taking care of both of them. And, like, again, you're a grown-ass man. You wanted to get married, But, hey, Lady Virgo, I miss you. I wish I could see. I gotta go get my glasses. I don't want to get. I know I keep fucking with my hair. Every day, I'm like, I'm gonna be on time, and I'm gonna have it all. I had everything on point. I had my hair picked out, and things just never work out the way they're supposed to. And of course, there's 1,000,001 people watching right now. There's 400 people watching, so make sure you hit the like button, please. But Mary's concerned. She's trying her best. She ends up getting in rehab. We know that. Fast forward, but that's it. Yeah. And Mary's doing good. I love Mary this season. I know she's doing quirky shit and some fucked up shit, but, like, I'm with it, and I'm with her relationship with Angie. And unpopular opinion, I know Justin. Yeah, I know. So back at Homestead, well, back at the thing, beach volleyball, dinner, Glam. They were like, they look good playing volleyball. You know what I mean? Todd was trying. Yeah, she did. Like, your wife's an effing liar. Your wife's an effing liar. Exactly. And yeah, this see you next Tuesday thing. But we're getting to that. I know. Friday always does pretty good, and I'm here fucking with my hair and shit, and, like, not paying attention. So anyway, they go to get Glam ready for the for dinner, which is amazing. Like, they have a whole party. It's not even Glam. It's, like, amazing. All in cocktail dresses and, like, I don't know. It's just awesome. I would have been on the trip. I would have been eating. I don't know. I would have been having a good time. I wouldn't want to leave either, Lisa, but I would have stopped in an asshole. I would have not acted like that the next day, but whatever. So Lisa gets glammed up, and she tries to wrap her head around the fact that Sean attacked her about the whole thing with Angie. She thinks Lisa doesn't do anything wrong, according to Lisa. But then she talks about Meredith also has beef with Sean, and how Meredith was using Brooke's sexuality as a pawn to deflect from her bad behavior. And Lisa's frustrated with the whole situation because everybody keeps coming at her. Like, not only Whitney coming at her, Sean's coming at her, and it's crazy. But it's a shame because Lisa is the one who's getting set up by, I don't know if Whitney knows, but, like, Whitney knows, but I don't know, like, oh yeah, I don't know. Whitney also actually acknowledged to Dana that she thought it was Heather too. So it's like, oh my God, I don't know, like, I hope this was what is exposed at the end. But, so yeah, so the beef with Sean and Meredith, and that doesn't really get resolved, because I like Sean in the fact that like he has a backbone. That's what you call a backbone. You know what I mean? What John doesn't have is a backbone. He should not be co-signing bad behavior, but he also should stick to his guns. So Todd has a backbone. Sean has a backbone. You know what I mean? How Sean just is like, look, we had this conversation, Meredith. Like, why are you bringing this up again? Like, it's funny you're bringing this up on camera. Like, he's hip to it. He's not fucking around. So that's what I like about Sean. Like, say what you want about him and Angie, whether they have a business relationship or a regular relationship or whatever. Sean, Angie's husband. Yeah. And the whole thing with the whole podcast thing, I don't know. Like, I don't know if what he said is that exactly that, but she was kind of doing that anyway. Like, I feel like she was kind of already doing that. So I don't think he was absolutely wrong. He just referred to it. Yeah, he's a good husband. Todd, Daddy's a good husband. Yeah, Todd's a great husband. Great husband. Because, like, he sees right through this whole bullshit, too. Because he's like, this is my anniversary. When he said, I'm never doing this again, I knew he meant the weekend. Do you mean Seth? Wait, what did I say? I don't know. I'm confused. Meredith and Sean had an argument. I didn't get to the part about the whole biatch part. I don't even remember that yet. So, they go to this, so they have the dinner, right? Oh my God. And so this is when the $4 million necklace comes in. I am like, again, I'm looking at $4,000 necklace or $4 million necklace, because I can't do the zeros. I'm like 1, 2, 3. And I'm trying to think back in school. I'm like, that's got to be 400,000. That's got to be 400,000, right? No, it's 4 million. And then I saw in the recap somewhere, I was like, it's really 4. He bought it, and I'm like, what if he borrowed it? Like, maybe with a black card you can borrow. I think they said you can borrow that stuff, but like, who cares? But I don't know. I mean, did he buy it? I don't know. He got a lot of money. He didn't invent the Palm Pilot. Remember back in the day, Palm Pilots? I mean, invented Palm Pilot, but anyway, it's an amazing show. I don't know. Whatever he's got to do. Whatever he's showing off. I don't know. Whatever, man. She wears it, and Lisa sees it, and of course Lisa's like, oh my gosh. Now again, Lisa's telling everybody they have more money than they do. Her and John do. And I'm like, this sounds like Tamara again. Saying, I think more money, not. Oh, I'm sorry. She said year, not month. IRS, I apologize. $16 million a year. Tamara, but we'll get to her when we get to OC. But yeah, so the party. Todd tells people that, oh yeah, they have a liquor brand, or tequila brand, mediocre tequila brand, blah, which is cool. Whatever, surface level stuff. But again, that surface level Lisa's like, oh, look at your necklace. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at it. Like, dude, if you saw your friend got a $4 million necklace, I would be like, wow, why are you even wearing it right now? Like, why are you wearing it unless it's borrowed? I don't know. Why are you wearing it? I'd be afraid to lose it. Oh my God. And it was not a pretty, and everybody's like, oh, it's like a pretty moment. He was trying to recreate the pretty woman moment. No, he wasn't. That necklace is nothing compared to what PK gave. No, PK gave a piece of shit necklace. And he borrowed it, and she didn't keep it, and she didn't even like it anyway. Three was over him by then. I can't believe they're getting a divorce. No, I'm gonna stop playing with my hair eventually. But yeah. So the dinner starts, and it's beautiful. Dinner starts. Oh my God. So this was weird. Bronwyn and her freaking speech about her husband. What is up with their relationship? 1 minute I'm like, he loves her to death. But that weird thing about, like, Roman's joking about, oh, Todd's traveling. That's the 2 best parts about her marriage is he travels and weather or something, and something about being, I don't know, all the weird jokes about, his black card is the one reason she loves him. And it's like, are you just feeling all these, like, are you trying to be an asshole? Are you feeling the gold digger thing? What are you doing? Or I don't know. What are you doing? But the weird jokes, like, I don't know. And he laughed about it, but they didn't seem like they were on the same page. Now, I don't know if by this time he was like, this is never happening again, and they're fighting this whole time. But, oh, that's right, the hot tub scene when she was, okay, I'm sorry. The episode before of the hot tub scene when she told Lisa something like, you're riding a dick or some shit like that. And he didn't like the way, so come to find out, he didn't like the way that she acted when she was fighting with Lisa. And he's like, we see this in a preview of next week. So, yeah, I get it. I get why he's mad. But, her stupid, like, weird, I don't know, saying that stuff was just kind of like, are you trying to piss him off even more? But you're the one who like you don't like his. You don't want him to be disappointed in you, but like you tell these weird things. I don't know. Maybe they're into it. You know, like last week we see them in furry costumes, like furry animal costumes. I have a quickie relationship. Yeah. I thought she was going to say something. What you don't know about me and Todd, or something was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, barking something. Was that I was a hooker and he was picking me up at the bar or something, or he thought I was a hooker at the bar or something. Like, what if I was about? Like, I really like. It looks like she's about to say in a preview that like, I don't know, I was really a hooker and he was picking me up, or like, I don't know, like, I don't know if really what he says is I'm just disappointed in you. I don't know, but like, that was a weird thing. It was a weird introduction to their thank you for being here thing, and we've been together 10 years and like miserable weather, some shit like that. So they're all sitting at the dinner, and all of a sudden it goes from all these other people, there's like a million people at this party, to like just like six or seven people. George says circle's flooded, I'm going to be late. Okay, 1 second. Oh. 1 second. That's how I'm stopping the store. Light goes. Light goes. Let me be more reading. And my M&M's. I lost 10 pounds, but I want my M&M's before I start this day. Okay, and okay, one more thing. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's like raining here. Okay, so I'm sorry. A minute. Newlywed game. Oh, so they played the Newlywed game, which I thought was cool. The Newlywed game was cool until they get to the end when they say who's your wife's least favorite person at this table, and everybody says Lisa. Oh shit! Let me just make sure my OC one. I gotta reset my OC real quick. Let me go back. I'll leave it over here. Sorry, guys. By the time I get to OC, I'll be more with it. I say that every time. I don't know why. I should always do like a 5 or 10 minute like live before I go live, because I can never just get. Let me just change the edit for. We're gonna make it for 2:40. We're gonna make it for 3:05. So the OC is gonna be at 3:05. Can you please get the new link for OC? 3:05. I don't know, babe. I don't have my glasses on. I can't type. Get them the link. I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. I can't really see the screen. Oh, I don't know. And I'm live. Sorry, god damn it, myself. I can't. Okay. So yeah, at the dinner table, they have the weird Newlywed game. It was cool at first. Meredith loses. Oh, my allegedly banner. Okay, sorry, yeah, allegedly banner. Okay, yeah, Candy Washington accused Todd of having less money than he portrays and has for $4 million necklaces bar. That's what Candy said. Oh, okay. Candy said, "Isn't that worth this $2? Why is she always trying to go against people? I don't watch her. She's always trying to like go against the main narrative that people are saying about. I don't know. She's always trying to look for holes in people's stories, shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. She's again. It's like how his net worth is 20. That's a lot. Oh, okay. His net worth is only 24 million. Are we fucking serious? Only 24 million? Only? That's only? Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Only? Okay, yeah, only 24 million? That might be his net worth, but like, that's not everything. Like, you know what I mean? Only? Wow. That's crazy. I might fire you if you still watch her. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You might be fired. I'm just kidding. I don't care what she says. I'm sorry, Candy. I don't know. I don't know you, but I don't know. Anyway, you probably are against Ryan too. People that are against Ryan, I don't like. But so anyway, so that I like when Angie does speak up. Like Angie did in the Newlywed game. She was trying to be cool and fun and cute, but like when she brought up the whole thing with Gwen, I was like, no, yeah, right. Oh, he's only worth 24 million. He's not as rich as he says he is. It's like, when did he ever? I don't remember him ever even saying how rich he was. So Candy, I don't remember him ever even talking about it. I think she did, but like he didn't. Like, you know what I mean? He prefer she didn't. You know? Oh my god, I wish I had my glasses. My glasses. I'll have them on the next thing. So it starts out with fun, but like the whole thing at the table, it ends up with Todd, kind of like, you know, laughing about the whole black card thing. Oh, he didn't really laugh, but like that whole, and then the whole Newlywed game, it just goes downhill from there with those two. But like I said, we find out later on that he was just like mad at her for the way she acted in that hot tub. At least I don't blame her. You do? Okay, it's just strong opinions. Yeah, so do we. Yeah, you're right. Right. I know check this. Well, who says like he's only worth 24 million? You know, I do like her. I guess because I have different opinions than her. Oh, I guess that's no reason. You know what I mean? I do like her, but like I said, we're not a cult, so it's not really my say, right? What am I to say? If you can't tell, my eyes hurt. But yeah, so the whole thing, Meredith again. We tell Meredith. So okay, let's just back up because this is when this is the whole biatch thing. Now I need your opinions. I know, me too. He has a backbone, and so does Sean, though. You know what I mean? You know, guys, can we subscribe to Q's channel too? I feel like I have sunburn, but so this is where we have the whole thing with the whole biatch stuff. I need your opinion. What do you think about that? Enlarge it. When I go to do OC, would you like to join me? I'll drop the link for OC. I'm going to do it, I think, at 3:15. When I get after this and I get my glasses and stuff, I'm going to do the reunion OC. I had a lot to do with this live, but I'm having a hard time seeing any of my glasses. So I'm gonna end this at an hour. I think it says, I can't even see if it says 38 minutes or not. But I was gonna play the after show and all, but I really kind of want to get to the reunion. But yeah. I saw like Brownwyn's face. Like when Brownwyn says that Todd, I don't know if this was on the next week's episode or whatever, the first 10 minutes they dropped today. But when she says that Todd tells her how he feels about how she was in the hot tub when she was fighting with Lisa and how her face, oh my God, she looked like a little kid. She started crying. And she's like, he's just like, it's not becoming of you. I've never seen you like that. And I was like, ooh. I swear he just did the show for her, which is great. I love it. And hey, Larja, please subscribe to Larja's channel. I think he's like very straightforward. Very straightforward. And it's his trip. And Lisa should shut the fuck up. Because she wouldn't stop talking about goddamn Heather. How Heather. And it's like, yo, my wife is not, you know, this is also about the Gwen stuff too. You know what I mean? Like, it's when it's about your kid or the kid that you raised, you don't fuck around. Especially, and I'm sorry, but like, Brownwyn wasn't shutting the fuck up. She's like, you know, it was half my fault. And Lisa, blah, blah, the picture. I kind of think I kind of think Bronwyn knew that Lisa knew them and showed Lisa the picture and acted like she didn't know that she would know Gwen's dad. And I also think that Gwen's dad was married when Gwen got pregnant. Or I'm sorry, when Bronwyn got pregnant with Gwen. I thought I heard that. It's not 100%. I don't know. But like, even if not, he was married when he passed away. And there's two different stories. She's saying they wanted her to have an abortion, and they are saying they thought she miscarried, and that they never knew about Gwen. I think that's bullshit. I don't think that she hid. I just think that you didn't look for her. You know what I mean? So she is insufferable, man. She's insufferable by the end. Okay, so we have two things going on here. So we get the Newlywed game, that's over. All of a sudden, Lisa starts. This is what I was talking about earlier. Lisa thinks that Justin owes her an apology. Again, we don't think so. Sean thought things were good. Also, with Meredith, thinks that Sean still owes her an apology, and Sean does not owe Meredith an apology. He tried to tell her, "I don't think I did anything wrong. You've asked me now 3 times. I appreciate if you stop talking about it. I thought we were good, you know." And then when Seth is like, that you did, Sean, or Sean's like, I never said anything disparaging about Brooks, and double, triple dog daring you down on it, blah, 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 says Sean. And Sean's like, look, I didn't say that, blah, blah, blah. So all of a sudden, stupid Seth Marks is going in his phone, and he's like, where's the proof? Or somebody's like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? And he's like, here, right here, Brooks Marks and Sean, blah, blah, blah. And it's like clickbait. And he's like, bitches. And he's like, witches to Whitney. And I guess it was Angie. And they're like, okay, now you meant bitches, but you said biatches, but you meant bitches because you're on TV. So when the after show comes on and you have Meredith going, Sean is so aggressive. He said that Lisa is abusive to Angie. Abuse is a strong word. This is Meredith's dry, crusty, old ass in the after show talking about it. She's like, yeah, that is so that word abusive. He said Lisa's abusive. And it's like, that's a strong word. You don't come back from that word. This is Meredith. You don't come back from that or saying fucking. I mean, when Justin said, my wife's not a fucking liar, back to Lisa. Meredith, those 2 things you don't come back with. But biatches is okay. Meredith's like, it's not even a real word. This is the after show. It's not a real word, and he didn't mean it like that. And it's like, really, Meredith? He didn't mean it like that. So it's okay when your stupid-ass husband, your weird-ass husband who talks about people's pee and wants to watch Justin and Whitney have sex and tried to have a threesome with them when they were doing the podcast, which I really, really did because he's always asking them about sex. It's like, who are you calling? Yeah, calling your wife a bitch. Did he? Yeah, he was literally like, bitches. And it's like, that's clickbait, dude. It ain't even real. Like, whatever. They do show a clip, but like, not at the time. And I don't know. He was on David Yontief's thing. And the reason I think he doesn't call David Yontief's name out, they don't say David Yontief's name, is because I don't think they give them permission yet. You know, they had to get permission from Dana. She would give to him. But anyway, they think that Meredith was leveraging his sexuality for the show, the deflect from her own problems last year because they were calling him gay or whatever. So, Todd, eventually we get to the point where Todd's telling Bronwyn that he's like, I'm never doing this again. And, it was kind of embarrassing. I've never seen this side of you, blah, blah, blah. And that was the end of the episode, I think, right? Bronwyn's just embarrassed. She said she's in her confessional. She admits it, like the way she acted. She was worried about she said Todd embarrassed her. She was worried about Todd shuts down the whole Lisa talking or them talking about the whole Gwen thing. When Angie brought it up, and she didn't mean to a touchy subject, but I feel like Lisa has no business getting involved in this. Also, you find out, I don't know, Bronwyn, there's all these side stories that Bronwyn had called her and asked her to get involved. And Lisa says, I wouldn't have got involved unless she asked me to. And then it's like weird. I don't know. It's like Meredith is crazy. Like Lisa screamed at Whitney's face and said, shut the fuck up, blah, blah, blah. But she talks about everybody else being aggressive. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys. Can you please put the link for the OC thing with Mirren here? And come back and join me for OC. I have good notes on OC. Who's already on OC reunion part 2. Okay. At 3:15, I'm going to have my glasses on. I don't have time with that. And I will see you guys in a little bit. And please like, comment, subscribe.